that makes sense? But they're not. They're like like for me, like that's Chrissy from next door. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? But they think they will care, or they'll be able to embarrass you. They're trying to do something, and the audience that they're kind of doing it to, they don't really care. Not in a mean way, not in a like we don't care about her, but like they don't see, like I said, if you suddenly have followers or are suddenly some kind of celebrity, like they don't see this group doesn't see you that way because they know you, like they don't care. I don't know how to say that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like not in a mean way at all. It's just like, okay, we don't see you as a social media star or a whatever. It's like, I don't know. It's like if you hear gossip about some celebrity that you don't really follow, you're just going, oh, okay. You know what I mean? It's like something like that. Not that you don't like that person, you just don't really follow them, so it's just more information flying over your head. It's like whoever they're telling is very nonchalant. Sorry, that TV's probably very loud. I don't know, but it's like they've always sort of been very jealous of again, like your allure. But it was okay because, again, you were a people pleaser, so they still felt superior. Or maybe you always needed help with something, or maybe you didn't have a car and always needed a ride from them, or like they had a way to still feel superior, and now they don't. And that's very triggering. It's a very emotionally immature person. I don't know, but they're trying to make people think you should not be trusted. You should not be trusted. Surveillance again. Surveillance. And I just keep seeing somebody in their car. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm just realizing I know exactly who this is for me. Wow. Okay. So, okay, here we go. Rewind. So there's this person you considered family. You've known a very, very long time. They know things about you from your childhood because you, I don't know, played together or whatever. And they think they've got embarrassing information on you. And they're jealous again because now they can't feel superior to you because you've grown and changed and learned and blah, blah, blah. They have actually gone to dark energy people, and they've gotten readings on you, and they have found out, whether you know this or not, though you should, because I feel like I have said this in several of these collectives, there is a huge chunk of money coming your way. 10 figures or more. There's money coming towards you. There's opportunities coming towards you. Now-ish, by the end of the year. And they found that out via going to a reader. And they're making it like you can't be trusted. You can't be trusted to have this. They're trying to trash it somehow. Mess it up for you somehow. But again, the people they're saying it to, like, they don't care. What in the world? don't know what you do, but they're trying to affect that. Because it's like I'm secretly going, like, I don't know, say you are a consultant of some sort. I don't know, interior design, just whatever. They're finding out like who you work with or who wants to work with you, and like go to them and like you shouldn't have this person work for you because you don't know what they used to do as a kid, and but because it's almost like they're going to an employer and saying this, like, you don't know this person like I know this person, you don't want them working for you or something. But it's like the person they talk to, they have a very like high IQ or high EQ, or like they're, you know what I mean, they're not somebody that's easily like, oh, gossip, great, like they don't, you know what I mean, but they handle it very well because they have a high IQ, a high EQ, and like, oh, really, okay, you know what I mean, like they don't join in, but they're getting the information in case this comes up later. Do you know what I mean? So they could say, yes, this person called me and this is what they said, or you know what I mean, this is a smart person that they're talking to. I don't know, but they're trying to convince people that your character isn't right for some blessing that's coming in for you, because they found out about it via, I feel like they obsessively got readings about you. Jeez, I know who this is. Or like telling people, like I said, that you've got some secret addiction or something, or but again, it's like falling on deaf ears. They're telling people that either don't like whatever, or like I said, it's somebody that's too smart for that. Like, oh, really? Okay. Bring evidence, bring tangible evidence, show the receipts. Then maybe I'll think about listening to you. I don't know why I keep seeing Snow White. Oh, you know it's been so long since I've seen this. You know the cartoon of Snow White is like, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest? Like that thing. Just piecing together something I put in another video about mirrors. It might be a good idea to clean your mirrors, smudge your mirrors. I would just do it. It takes a couple minutes. Just smudge mirrors. Because there's something going on with mirrors. They might be using mirror magic, or like, I don't know, but this person's very immature. And there's, oh my gosh. Guys, I wish people would listen to me in the moment. You always come back later, like, oh, that happened months later, and da da da. But you don't listen in the moment. Please listen to me. There's so much money coming. There's so much money coming. You're so close. You're so close. And that's kind of triggering this, but that's okay. That's okay. I keep getting like 10 figures or more. 10 figures or more. Because it's there's something about how you inspire trust and confidence. And again, I'm getting the thing about the imaginary friend when you were little. Imaginary friend. Oh, okay. Cleanse your mirrors. Cleanse your mirrors. Cleanse your mirrors. Cleanse your space. If you're not going to do it, like I said, I'll do the discount ones. And I'm not just saying that, like, this is what's actually coming through. So that's how I know I'm aligned with what I'm supposed to be doing this week. Cleanse your mirrors. Cleanse your house. Heavy focus on house. On the house. I keep getting we all have needs. We all have needs. There's something about, like, maybe you set a boundary with this person. This person would cross boundaries all the time. I'll just use who I'm seeing for my own situation. This is a friend that I've known since I was probably 3 years old or so. Very, very close. Or I thought. And she would just constantly cross boundaries, because it was all about her. And so I set a boundary. And then, like, that sparks it, because you've never set a boundary before. Like, what? There's something about that, and something about, like, we all have needs. Like, there should be balance here. And you'd have to go into some sort of, like, appeasement mode, because they'd sort of flip out. They've been sending a lot of stuff your way. This person is two-faced. And you know this. You know this person's two-faced. You've seen this in action. You've known this person for a long time. You've seen how two-faced this person is. They smile in everyone's face and then talk smack about them. Gossip. If they're in a connection, a marriage, or just a relationship, they're cheaters. They're just not. This person. Wow. I know exactly who this is. This person is a backstabber, but everybody seems to believe they're bullshit. But you've seen through it. You've seen through it. You're gonna have to make a decision. Yeah, they're sending a lot of stuff your way, guys. Please clear your house. Clear your house. Maybe I'll type up something you can do. I'm so sorry. There's something about this person having messed with someone that you messed with. And I don't know that I don't feel like it's like you were dating somebody and they cheated with this person, but I feel like maybe you dated them or slept with them or whatever it was. And then once you were done, they messed with this person. So it wasn't, in their eyes, it wasn't bad, or their defense was you weren't together, but you're like, that's like code. You don't mess with people I've messed with. Do you know what I mean? There's something about that. I heavily feel like it's a childhood friend, or like if it's an actual family member, it's not like a sibling. I don't think it'd be like a cousin. But it feels more like somebody you considered family that wasn't really family. February, something about February. Okay. How long am I going? Oh my gosh, I've already rambled about this for 27 minutes. All right, I'm gonna stop this, and I got one more thing I gotta get out. Okay, I know I'm always making these too dang long. Sorry, I'm gonna try to get through these next things quicker. Okay, so there's this thing about several of you breaking free from like limitations and lies that have been holding you back. It's about what I've been saying about 2025 has been probably difficult for you, and but you've had realizations and things kind of fall away from your life that needed to, and your gifts are getting stronger and your energy is getting stronger. It's part of that journey, this journey of like self-discovery and reclaiming your power, that kind of thing, because it feels like maybe been feeling stagnant and like you missed your opportunities, or like not where you should be, or that kind of thing, but it's like kind of due to being stuck in a mindset of focusing on what you lack. Sorry, that's just what's coming through, and I'm not judging because I've been there. I think I'm being positive and I'm doing all, but I was still coming from a place of lack. That's why I keep saying get a gratitude journal, and if you have to start small, start with I can see, I can walk, I can, whatever it is, you have to switch that like now. Not focus on the lack. I'm getting that I have to say that your value extends beyond your paycheck. Your talents and hobbies and skills and gifts, your unique energy are very significant contributions to the world, and it's like why you're here. And I feel like you may have felt undervalued, especially when it comes to finances. But the message is to recognize your inherent worth. Take that, money is a human thing. Take that out of the picture for a minute. I know it's hard. Take it out of the picture for a minute and see what you're bringing. See that your purpose is, you're here because of the energy you're putting out. Your unique energy. Your energy isn't like anyone else around you. You know that. You can look around like, I am not like any of these people. Your energy is different. Because they're saying like you've been held back by a mindset that's been, influenced by other people who probably dismissed, your gifts and your talents. They're stressing that you have to find a way to let that go, to cut yourself free from the negative voices and the people that are telling you you're wrong, or you're not good enough, or you don't have gifts, or you don't have talents, or whatever. You have to let that go, because they make me feel like it's very important now to begin to embrace your gifts, your abilities. Because again, this is a global thing. We're in this massive shift. And that's why you had to race through everything you had to race through this year. Like I keep saying, it took me a decade to get through what some of you have gone through this year. But it had to happen this year because it's time now. It's time. You are at the end of this long journey, this long tunnel, where I'm sure you're frustrated, but that is, again, intentional, because that frustration transforms into motivation to pursue a better life. I always say, as humans, we don't make changes when things are going well. As humans, we only make changes when we're so desperate for things to change, we're willing to do the work. And that's what you've been pushed to. Because you're being pushed to a place where you're no longer okay with feeling small, right? You're done with the negative dialogue. Reaching a point where you no longer care about other people's judgment, right? You're getting to that place where I don't care what. Yeah, people have been gossiping about me. Yeah, people are jealous of my energy. Same old, same story, different day, right? You're getting to that because that's part of this. You had to be there. You had to get to where, look, if you're worrying about what other people are thinking about you, you can't serve your purpose. Because nobody's gonna think, they're gonna think you're crazy, and you have to be okay with that. So I spent this last year or so shedding all of that and shedding old skin, and it's to push you to start betting on yourself so you can achieve the things you want to and the things you're here to. I think you have been told lies about, maybe not directly, but things have been said and done throughout your life to make you feel like you needed to stay small. And now you're realizing that was all false, right? Because of all the pressure you've been through and all the things you've been through, especially this year, but probably most of your life, but especially this year, that's pushing you to quote unquote sort of come out of the closet, to go after the things that are right for you, whether that's, work or romantic relationships, career paths, whatever it is. Because you're being pushed to start operating from a place of self-belief and intuition.